Times are rough as of now, and people are scared. All we see on the news is cases of people dying and people stuck in hospitals because they could die at any moment. Even for the healthy person, they are stuck in their houses right now and are limited due to social distancing. In fact, more than a third of the planet's population is under some form of restriction due to the coronavirus, and it has driven people insane. The United States might not be completely under lockdown, but the major states and cities sure are. The biggest of these practices are what the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and local government officials have all but begged Americans to practice: social distancing. The biggest problem and the reason for this is that the virus is spreading because there are not enough awareness in some parts of the country, as well as there are people who just deny the existence of the virus entirely or believe that there is no way that they will get sick. This only leads to faster spreading, and it cannot be contained under this mindset. The first thing that needs to be addressed to end the coronavirus is slowly allowing more people to enter more places that are locked down, such as beaches. A major factor that people hate about the virus is the fact they feel they are forced to stay at home because all the places that people want to go to or enjoy are closed. There is a report made by The Guardian that says children in Spain were only allowed to go out for exercise for the first time since lockdown began. People are afraid to let their children outside because they do not know whether random strangers have this virus, and their kids will turn out asymptomatic while their parents end up sick, leaving their child parentless if they end up catching the virus and dying. The main reason this disease is such a killer is due to the fact that most people that contract the virus turn out to be asymptomatic, meaning they are carrying the virus, but the symptoms that these people have are practically invisible to others. Kids and teens are the most safe due to their more powerful immune systems than the elderly people typically have. There just needs to be a faster way for people to know if they have the coronavirus besides if they have symptoms, because at that point it's too late and they could already end up on the hospital under a ventilator never to wake up again. The solution is finally here, and it's time to defeat the coronavirus with the new revolutionary invention of the badass freaking mask, aka the BFM 9000. This revolutionary mask has the capability of alerting you whether or not you are surrounded by the infected people or if you yourself have the virus. The mask looks normal and generic, but the outside of the mask has a chemical that changes colors when it comes in contact with the virus. This mask is perfect because it detects that you are around an infected person, as well as it blocks out the virus, which a person might have inhaled or later contracted the virus. Since the virus can travel around 6 feet in the air before falling to the ground, you no longer have to worry about the young man next to you, who is worry-free and nonchalantly passing on the virus to others, working out, such as doing sprints and others of the sort. And this may lead to people being harmed because they breathe in the virus, which causes your whole body to become infected. People all over the world are scared because they feel they cannot go outside because the coronavirus is everywhere, but in actuality, they are only scared because they have no means to believe that everyone is clean and uninfected. This is further proved by Dr. Donald K. Milton, where he states, "The argument is that since anyone can be infected without knowing it and spreading the infection, everyone should wear masks," said Milton. In the US, where we are not prepared to test rapidly and aggressively trace and quarantine all contacts, surgical masks should be helpful. Surgical masks are in the past, however, and we need to look to the future and actually find out who has the virus with the BFM 9000. This product may not be the most stylish, and cover your face up to the nose, but when it comes to survival, function over fashion is the way to go. However, there's a wide variety of colors that the customer may choose from depending on the color of the mask. The tracing chemical will change different colors as well. As the number of coronavirus cases continue to drop after hitting the peak on April 3rd, reopening of many locations such as stores, amusement parks, restaurants, etc., the threat of the coronavirus is not gone. And if we are not careful, we may reactivate the pandemic once again. Without these masks, more people will die unsure why we reopen when the threat was never gone truly, but only residing. Many may say we should just push away the threat of the virus and just reopen the economy already. However, can you imagine the virus evolving, which it has been known to do? That's why we cannot actually find a complete solution or antibody against the virus because it is always evolving past what we find. Many people are just pushing away the threat of the virus and saying, just reopen the economy already. But can you imagine the virus evolving to affect children, teens, and young adults? We need to end the pandemic as soon as possible before it does end up getting to that point of evolution again. People will run outside again with no care because they believe the virus is gone. That's why we need the mask so badly. People need to know whether whether the people they are handshaking and giving hugs to are infected, and if they are, maybe to stay away from them. These masks should be used for the next couple of months just for safety purposes. With these masks, we can essentially mitigate the virus to the point where it will just be another history lesson for the future children. If you or any of your friends would like to purchase this product and feel safe going into the outside world, just look online on most retail stores or on Amazon and have it delivered to your house with free shipping. If you're already sick and wish not to pass on the virus to anyone else, we recommend you go to the doctors immediately and dial 911 if your life is really at risk. For those with any questions on the product, please dial 714-553-7788 and give us a call. We appreciate your dedication to stopping the virus.